Is raging in St. Francis Bay in the Eastern Cape. It's believed around 8 homes have been affected so far. Brenton Williams is from the Coega municipality. We have him on the line. Brenton, a very good evening to you. We understand these fires started at around 3 this morning. Can you give us some idea of what's happened since then?
Hi there. The fire started at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and our emergency services responded immediately to the fire. Unfortunately, at this stage, there's about 10 houses that have burnt down, and we are busy fighting the fire at the moment. We've got a helicopter in the air that's water bombing the fire, as well as about 80 to 100 firefighters from around the district, as well as the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro are on the ground assisting us to fight the fire.
Can you give us some idea as to whether there's been any loss of life, any injuries, Brenton?
There's been no injuries at this stage. We managed to evacuate people harmlessly from the fire path. Unfortunately, a bit of a west wind came through this afternoon, which caused dust, which caused sparks to fly through the air. And with the thatched roof houses, unfortunately, the wind caused a few more houses than what we had hoped to catch alight.
Are there any other areas under threat at the moment from this?
No, it's just Lime Road and Peter Street in St. Francis Bay. At this stage, it looks like we've got things contained, and no new houses are going up in fire at this stage, and we're just trying to contain the ones that are alive at the moment.
Okay, so just to clarify, Brenton, you say the fire's been contained, but there are still flames. It's still burning.
At this stage, it looks like it is contained. Obviously, it's the wind gust that could cause more problems, but we're hoping to contain it with just the houses that have burnt already.
Any idea how this fire started?
At this stage, we don't. We will have our forensic investigators on the ground tomorrow morning to do the investigation, and then we'll find out what the cause of the fire is.
All right, Brenton, are you able to tell us about how many families, how many people have been affected, and what are the plans you're making for them at the moment?
At this stage, the St. Francis Bay community are very sort of strong in these kind of emergency situations. So people are helping their neighbours to move furniture and stuff out of houses. And as Coega municipality, we will obviously be feeding the firefighters who will be on the ground throughout the night fighting the fire, as well as if there's any flare-ups occurring, they'll be putting those out as well.
All right, thanks very much for that update, Brenton Williams from the Coega municipality, just updating us on those fires. They started at 3 this afternoon.